Today is June 1st, a special day as Toni receives a gift from his mother, a book about space exploration. Toni eagerly flips through the pages, dreaming about distant planets, twinkling stars, and the secrets the universe holds. Meanwhile, Gentoo Purple, Toni's small friend from the faraway planet Mars, is busy with his routine. Every 6 months, Gentoo connects with astronauts on Mars to exchange updates and news from the distant planets. Gentoo's special headset glows with a green light, signaling an incoming call. This time, an urgent message breaks through. Gentoo. Things here are tense, the astronaut's worried voice echoes from Mars. We just received a distress signal from Saturn. An expedition team has been trapped in a massive snowstorm there and can't rescue themselves. We're on our way, but we fear we won't arrive in time before things get worse. Gentoo immediately shares the news with Toni. Toni listens intently, his eyes shining with determination and courage. We can't let them stay there for too long. They need help right away. Without hesitation, they begin preparing for their journey. Gentoo checks the spaceship's systems to ensure it's ready for Saturn's harsh conditions. Toni gathers essentials like thermal clothing, food supplies, and rescue equipment. Standing before their spaceship, they exchange a resolute nod, ready for their first space adventure to Saturn. The spaceship rockets through the dark sky, leaving Earth behind. Their journey across the planets brings them closer to Saturn, a gigantic and mysterious world. Toni monitors their route on a digital map, reading fascinating facts about Saturn on his tablet. He learns that Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system, with a diameter of 120.500 kilometers, 9.5 times larger than Earth, and is on average 1.2 billion kilometers away from Earth. This distance varies as Earth and Saturn orbit the Sun along their respective paths. As they near Saturn, Toni feels a mix of excitement and nervousness. He knows Saturn is lifeless and extremely hazardous, with powerful storms and dazzling yet sharp ice rings. With such a massive planet, will we be able to find the Mars astronauts? Toni wonders, but refusing to let fear hold him back. He and Gentoo push forward with determination. Approaching Saturn, they spot the Mars explorer's spaceship parked in the distance. Saturn's skies are filled with enormous swirling clouds and flashes of lightning. Snowstorms, vortex clouds, and endless icy fields create a scene that is both majestic and chilling. Landing on Saturn's surface, Toni and Gentoo are immediately faced with a giant swirling storm moving toward them. We have to get through this, Toni, Gentoo urges, his voice filled with resolve. Toni remembers the magical pearl gifted by the Dragon King and quickly takes it out. Whispering softly, he says, "Help us, dear Pearl." The pearl glows brightly, forming a transparent protective shield around them, allowing them to pass safely through the fierce storm. The wind howls, but the shield keeps them safe from sharp ice shards and violent gusts. When the storm subsides, they press on deeper into Saturn's terrain. Ahead, they encounter a maze of massive boulders stacked precariously, forming an intimidating barrier. These stones seem alive, blocking their path deliberately. Suddenly, the towering stones begin to speak. Each of us will pose a riddle. Solve them correctly, and we will let you pass, one boulder rumbles in a deep voice. Gentoo, clever and quick-witted, confidently agrees to the challenge. The first riddle comes. What gets bigger the more you take away? Gentoo smiles and answers. A hole. The boulder nods and moves aside, clearing the path. The second boulder poses its question. I have many drops of water, but am not the sea. I have clouds, but am not the sky. What am I? Toni thinks carefully before replying. Saturn. Because this planet has massive storm clouds. The second boulder, impressed, steps aside, allowing them to move forward. Thanks to their intelligence and teamwork, Toni and Gentoo navigate the maze of stones and venture further into Saturn's icy depths. Eventually, they arrive at a frozen land with towering mountains. As they pass through, a massive ice dragon blocks their way. Opening its eyes, the dragon speaks in a deep, resonant voice. To pass, you must defeat me in a test of skill. Toni and Gentoo accept the challenge, a snowball throwing game. The ice dragon proves to be a formidable opponent. Gentoo, with his precision, hits each target with perfect aim, surprising the dragon. Meanwhile, Toni, using his strength and speed, coordinates with Gentoo to secure a stunning victory. The ice dragon smiles, its voice filled with admiration. You are truly skilled. Proceed. And good luck on your journey. The dragon retreats into the icy ground, granting them passage. After overcoming all obstacles, Toni and Gentoo venture deep into a frozen cavern on Saturn's surface. The biting winds howl as the ground trembles. The cavern is shrouded in thick clouds that block the way forward. Spotting a circular hole resembling a keyhole on the ground, Toni calls Gentoo over. Gentoo suggests, why don't we try placing the Dragon King's pearl here? As soon as the pearl is set into the keyhole, the clouds dissipate, revealing a hidden entrance. Toni and Gentoo rush inside to find the trapped expedition team. Using their rescue gear, they break through the thick ice encasing the explorers, freeing them one by one and leading them to safety. At that moment, the Mars astronauts arrive, just in time to assist and escort the expedition team back home. Having completed their mission, Toni and Gentoo stand proudly alongside the astronauts and the rescued team, knowing that bravery and teamwork made everything possible. As everyone safely departs, Toni and Gentoo stand atop a glistening icy peak, gazing at Saturn's magnificent rings. They bid farewell to Saturn, promising to return one day for more extraordinary adventures, and head back to their familiar hilltop on Earth, their hearts filled with pride and unforgettable memories. Thank you for watching. Wishing you a good night's sleep. Don't forget to like and share with your little friends. And subscribe to the channel to receive more new videos. Toni and Gentoo discover the secrets of Jupiter.